Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale with one of your favorite guests back on the channel. It's none other than Crap AC. What's up, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad you were a little bit sick earlier in the week, but now you're feeling a little bit better. I'm happy because I did want to share this deck that you've been playing, this Golem clone deck, which isn't like super new, but I've never covered it on my channel because I hate clone. So here, I invited you on to tell me why it's actually good and to go over some replays. First off, congratulations! You're right now in second place. I don't want to jinx you. You're doing really well in CCGS North America.
Thank
How
you.
do you feel about that? Everything like, are you nervous? Or are you kind of the nerves out of the way at this point?
Oh no, I still get really nervous. Like the reason why I've been getting like sick so often in the past couple weeks is because when I get stressed out, I get sick. And
Oh
so
man.
like the last 3 Thursdays, I've gotten really, really sick. So
Oh
yeah, the nerves
man.
still get to me like pretty bad.
Yeah, is it just the fact that you're kind of hunched up, cooped up in that studio and you know there's like tons of people watching, or is it
Yeah,
just the fact of the competition, or it's
it's
just
just
everything
like
combined?
I think yeah, it's pretty much everything combined. And especially when you play someone like Bernstein, where he's like a really, really good player, and then people are like, "Oh, how'd you lose to that guy?" And then it's like, obviously this guy is a really good player who got all the way to top 10 in North America, and then
Yeah.
people are still getting on your case every time you lose. So it just
Yeah,
gets to you. It's
it
just
is
everything.
annoying because yeah, you're right. Bernstein is actually a really good player. So is like Nem Sensei in the EU
Uh-huh.
bracket. But it's easy to hate on people because they just have like a little bad stretch, you know. But the fact that they got there is definitely testament to their skill. It's hard to get lucky and make it all the way to the top 10, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, and you're also going to be at Kings Cup 2 next week, so I'll actually get to meet you finally, and
Yep.
maybe you'll be on my team. Who knows?
Oh, I would love that.
It would be pretty cool. I mean, you'll get surgical, which is great, but you'll get me, which is the downside. But hey,
No, that
uh,
would be the better part.
oh
So,
yeah. All right, man. All right, well, I do want to ask you about your YouTube channel and stuff as well, but before we get to that stuff, let's talk a little bit about this deck. We're watching it right now against Three Musketeers. Be totally honest with me. Is this like a kind of a jokey deck, or would you really play this in competitive matches with the clone?
well, so it's mostly like a joke kind of deck where I just have fun with it. But I
Mhm.
mean, I did use this in CCGS last Thursday against one of my opponents, and I was going to win until he lagged out, and then like he switched decks and all that, and then I
Had to
just got
redo.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this deck, especially if you like ban like miner, I think this deck works really, really well, and you
Okay.
could even use it in competitive.
Okay, so most people out there can't ban a card because they're not
Yeah.
anywhere near a competitive play. So you think that Miner is the most difficult matchup, though, for this deck?
Yeah, because you don't have very many cards that can like counter it if it's going for your pumps. I
Mhm.
think you could maybe switch like maybe the fire spirits for bandit, but then you struggle a lot more against bait. So it really just depends.
All right, cool. We just saw you three crown in that match there. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So tell us about. So this is actually it's a fun deck to play. I've tried it out a few times, and even though I'm a clone hater, I've never even upgraded my clone. It is like if there's going to be one deck that clone could actually work in, it would be this one because you get the. Well, talk. I'll let you say it. Like talk a little bit about the benefits of having clone in a golem deck specifically, and then this deck in particular.
So clone works really, really well with golem because I mean, just first off with like death damage, because if you clone like your say like a golem, night witch, lumberjack, when you clone all those together, you get the rage effect from the lumberjack. You get the extra bats and the extra like zap bait kind of part with the night witch, and then you have the 400, 300, 200 death damage with the golem. And all those together, I mean, you can be down like 0-1 with 20 seconds left, but if you place all those and you get like a really quality clone off, you can just win just from that.
Okay, and we're going to get more into that, and we're going to have some live matches, and we'll really kind of delve into the strategy on this deck. But first, I wanted to do a play-by-play against a bait deck with the Inferno Tower, because it has the counter. It doesn't necessarily... It's not like you have a ton of good counters to the bait, so I kind of want to do a play-by-play here, if you don't mind, against Lord Roberto.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I'm at the beginning. Let me know when you're with me.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. So talk about this starting hand. It's kind of a bad one, right? Or
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. In this situation, I just want to like wait until they place the first card because with a golem deck, especially one like this, I'm totally fine with just waiting until double elixir. But I don't know why I actually used my fire spirits looking back.
Well, it was the only card you pretty much could use there, and you
Yeah.
noticed that now you're like the sixth elixir was collector was your sixth card up. Is it all about just pumping like a normal beatdown deck early on?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So you're cycling to pump. He hasn't really done much yet, so at this point you're just gonna pump. So now that you see the princess and the rocket, obviously you know he's playing bait. So what is your strategy going to be going forward in this match?
All I have to do is pump up until double elixir. I just want to make sure that he wastes his rockets, and then be able to poison his princess, and then a fire spirit his goblin barrels. And then if I can do all of those well, then I should be pretty good.
What about defending with this deck? Is it like a normal golem deck? Everything's the same, where you're pretty willing to take a decent amount of damage. You mentioned earlier that you're okay with even losing a tower if need be.
Yeah, it really depends on like the matchup. Like especially if I play like Lockbait, I don't want to lose a tower or something, like too quickly. But if it's against like a giant deck or golem deck, I'm gonna always be able to out 3-crown one of those decks because of the clone and all the like heavy hitting cards. So I'm definitely willing to lose a tower or just a sizable chunk right away.
Okay. And what about the clone spell itself? Are you trying to like hold that as like a secret weapon till like double elixir time, or at least when you get that mammoth push off, or are you okay with using it earlier?
I'm okay with using it earlier, but yeah, I would really recommend just using it once you have like a really big push or you get into like the later part of the games. And then another thing you have to watch out for is just to make sure that they don't have like too much splash that they can do, because then your clone can really just be completely useless. Like if they have like a baby dragon or something.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so here comes your big monster push here. So, are you always putting the Night Witch? Is it always the same order? I mean, it might be a stupid question, but is always a Night Witch a Lumberjack? Is that like your preferred order?
Yeah, that's usually the preferred order. But I mean, I'm okay with really anything.
Okay, so he was able to actually do a good job with the Inferno Tower and the rocket there. So you're not able to get through, but you're defending pretty well, and you're pumping up with 16 seconds left. I like that move. So can you kind of tell us about why you did that this late into the game?
Yeah, so basically, I knew it was gonna especially with Logbait matches. I know it's gonna be like a long grindy kind of game. So I knew it was probably gonna go at least into a minute into overtime. So I knew I could like always be pumping up.
Wow.
And
okay.
that's kind of why I put so many troops like in the middle, so that he could get like a really good rocket value.
Wow. Okay, so you baited the rocket out kind of so you could pump.
So that.
I can hear you. I lost you for a second, but you're
Okay. All right. Sorry. Basically.
crap. Sorry, I had to.
But yeah, I want them to like waste their rockets so that way I can just pump up and then I can snowball a huge push like now.
Okay, all right, here we go. So there it is, the cloned golem. So do you think the clone was a little bit early there, or was that okay?
No, that was okay. I knew I was in a position where I'd win it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're just kind of like basically cycling at that point.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Well done. I hate going against that deck because just like you said, it's not that common of a deck, but it's really annoying to go against when you like lose so quickly, you know? Like you think you're doing well the whole match and then it's like boom, no, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and hop into a live match. So you're 9 in what? 9-1, 9
Yeah. 9-1.
9-1. So let's go ahead and do a live here. Oh, you're in already. Sweet.
Yeah.
You're fast, man.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your starting hand here?
I have Poison, Clone, Night Witch, Lumberjack, and then Fire Spirits as next card.
Okay. So where's your head at?
Just playing it pretty slow. We have Pump as the next card, so we're feeling good right now. Okay, we're just gonna Lumberjack this. We can take damage right here.
Okay. Yeah, Lumberjack's not bad defensively.
Mm-hmm.
He swings so bloody fast, so okay. So the thought process in adding those fire spirits was basically just to help out your cycle, and in the off chance that it would counter their counter.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome. Right. So he uses poison against your pump here.
Yeah, and if he defends this Mega Minion, I'm actually gonna go in with a Golem. Okay, he doesn't, but I'm going to anyways.
All right, here we go. All right, so here he comes left lane. So how do you do? Okay, forget. I'll let you do your thing. I was gonna ask, like, how do you deal with opposite lane pushes? I see that you're cool
Yeah,
under
if-
defending there. Is this like, are you going for 3 crowns at this point?
Yeah, if I had my Fire Spirits in hand, then I could have stopped that 9 for like 2 elixir pretty much. But unfortunately I don't, and then I'm okay with this damage at least.
Yeah, you're gonna probably take that tower down or close.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah, you might get it. Golems are so annoying. They're awesome though when you're playing them.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, right. All right, 10 HP left. Sweet. So you'll take that. So at this point, where's your head at? You're gonna go into double elixir time here.
And then I still want to keep pumping because I
Okay.
know he has poison, which can really hurt my clone. So if I make sure that he always doesn't have poison in hand, then I can get off like really solid clones.
Nice. And that was actually a pretty solid defense here. You're not gonna take a ton of damage.
Ooh, not even a shot.
Wow, that was awesome. All right. And he has poison kind of out of cycle here, but
Oh, that was pretty well played.
all right. So here comes the push. So this is gonna be like a huge.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
Hopefully a
really,
3 crown,
really big
yeah.
push.
Are you just gonna let that go in the left? Nope.
No,
Okay.
because I'm gonna be putting down another golem.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Because I think this is gonna be like that ending push.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right.
unfortunately he takes that out, but you know we're chilling.
Yeah, he just has poison. He's gonna have to do something. He battle rams. Oh wow.
There we go.
Oh man, dude, that's what I was talking about. The end of these matches can be like, I bet he thought he had you so bad there for a while. You know?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so you're 10-1. Let's do one more live.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, we're already into a game again.
All right, Prince from Riot Company. All right, you have pump in this hand.
No, unfortunately.
Figures, right?
Yeah.
What would be like your absolute best ideal starting hand with this deck?
Probably Pump, Night Witch, Lumberjack, and Fire Spirits. So he's
Yeah.
probably playing Logbait, which is going to be kind of difficult, but I think I should be able to win this.
Okay. So against Logbait, is your mentality going to be Fire Spirits for Goblin Barrel and Poison Princess, like your biggest
Yes.
things? All right.
Yep, every time. Huh, okay. This could be like a variation or something entirely different.
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't expect to see the bandit there. Or the Golem necessarily.
Yeah, I don't... This is interesting.
Yeah. We'll see. So at this point, you're still just, you have pump back in your hand, so
Oh, I
Just-
misplaced those.
defending this.
oh.
So, oh, no hits. No hits.
Okay, that'll be a shot. So, I don't know. I'm feeling good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder what his last 2 cards are.
Has he played any spell besides the rocket?
No,
Or-
just rocket.
All right, so you might have log or
Yeah.
even arrows in this deck. It's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Arrows, I can probably are like a bit of a nuisance to this deck, right? Because it
Mhm.
kills your whole clone.
Yeah.
All right. So you got actually to double elixir time without taking really any damage, which is really good.
All right, so he's gonna go in with the probably the Goblin Barrel as well, but that's not gonna stop it. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And see,
Yeah,
I love the Lumberjack on defense because now
I was
he
gonna
has
say
to
he's coming in like really
focus on
handy
that.
for you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Ooh. All right. So at least now you know he has it. Oh, the clone. All right. Well, even that with that pretty good defense on him, you still were able to get a few hundred HP off that tower.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, is it just against certain archetypes that you'll pump up late, or is it just like what won't you pump up late if everything's like pretty much tied?
Hmm. Probably like another like kind of beatdown deck that
Okay.
will be able to like go in really hard.
Yeah. All right. So Inferno Dragon's coming up. You're ready for it. Nice.
No. Oh, that's solid.
Wow. That was great.
Oh, and he's gonna
Good
give me
oh,
the
look at
right
that
there.
Mega Minion. MVP Mega Minion there. All right. This is crazy. Watching this deck being played is so fun because it's like you're just waiting for that monster clone
Ooh.
push. Ooh. All right. This is not looking good for him here.
Yeah. I think
Wasted a
he,
lot of elixir there.
but I mean, he's gonna get a little bit of damage with that, I guess.
Able to cycle all the way back to that Inferno Drag. Oof.
Oh, it doesn't get a shot.
Darn,
All right, well that was
close.
good at least.
All right, here it comes, baby.
Oh, there we go. I don't know if he's. Oh wow.
Uh,
So he's doing really good so far.
yeah, he is.
But he.
But
Ooh,
you're
I don't know
getting
if he
a-
could really afford
you're
that
get-
shot though.
I know you keep ticking away at the tower there, so he needs to have something pretty major happen here. He's resorting to spamming your right side. When you're playing this deck, what are you trying to keep track
Oh
of?
no. Pretty much just the spells they have in cycle, and then yeah, that's pretty much it actually.
I think this is probably going to be GG. You just need a... Oh, I forget you don't have log or anything. My bad.
Yeah.
Like, you just need a poison and oh, forget it. All right. Oh, man. There
All
it
right,
is.
there we go.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
that was rough.
GG, yeah, towards the end there. Oh, my God. Look how long that match went, too. That's crazy. Do you find that these matches end up going long? Okay, dude, you have to go for the 12 win.
Yeah, so usually with this, I'll either win in like a minute and a half, or it'll take me like 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, I like the patience that you showed there, though. Like between the pumping late and just not over committing offensively, because I imagine it would be pretty easy to do that with this deck.
Yeah, it really is. Especially if you like don't know one of their spells and then you give them like way too much value.
Mhm.
That's like the main thing with this deck. You always gotta make sure that you're placing enough so that they have to worry about it, but not too much so that they can just go in.
All right, so another freaking bait deck, or is
Yep.
it's got to be right? Unbelievable.
Yep, you would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, for those who say that bait isn't still like the most popular deck in the game, it clearly is.
Okay, so we're gonna be even on elixir, so I'm just gonna wait until I can like poisonous princess or something.
Okay.
I don't know what he's really doing.
Yeah, so both of you total stalemate at this point. Interesting. Well, this is all good for you because
Yeah.
the closer you get to double elixir time, the benefit you have. All right. Do you think Fire Spirits are an underrated card in general, or are you just a fan of them in this deck specifically?
So I'm a huge fan of them in this deck. I don't know. I think they're I think they're a solid card, and I don't
Mhm.
think they get enough recognition for that. But I don't think they're like necessarily
Super
that good
powerful. Yeah.
unless it's in like a specific deck like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've always felt like kind of the same way that they don't. Maybe they don't get exact. I don't think like they're OP or anything, but I think
Mhm.
that they don't necessarily get the love they deserve. They're like a really good cycle card and can do a ton of chip damage or obviously take out a whole swarm pretty easily.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Or defend against goblin barrels like that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
For a positive trade every time without the lug. All right, so into double elixir time here.
Oh, I got lucky right there with the Night Witch gaining the aggro.
Yeah, that was good. Good little sequence for you. He uses his rocket against your pump there.
Perfect. Okay,
So
so
it's time.
now we can golem.
Will you ever golem like at the bridge after the supporting troops are alive, or do you always pretty much want to get the big push?
So in a deck where I know I'm playing log bait, I won't. But usually I will. Definitely sometimes.
Okay. All right, so here we go. This is going to be big. So he probably has Inferno Tower. There it is.
Hmm. Okay, we're definitely still in this.
Yeah. What is your thoughts on Inferno Tower? Like, how are you usually dealing with it? Just cloning?
Yeah, I just need to worry about the princess. I don't like
Yeah.
the only thing that's difficult in this deck to be is the princess.
Mm-hmm. He's playing pretty well.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Obviously, you're at the 12 win. You expect
Yeah.
him to be pretty good. That one bat doing a little bit of chip damage for you.
Hmm.
So slowly but surely, you're... Nice. Ooh. All right, can he make the comeback here? He does have rockets, so it's going to be this push pretty much, right?
No, it's gonna be this push. All right, that's game. I didn't have my fire spirits back.
Yeah. Ah, man. Good try, though.
Yeah, I know. This is a deck that's like you can beat it, but the way he was playing it was like a lot more difficult than usual because he wouldn't use the princess until everything was in the middle. So if they play the princess early, you can get like the
Take care of
poison on that and the Inferno Tower. But because he was doing it so late, I could never really get like that solid push going.
Yeah, well, I think that you proved that it can still be bait. We watched everything. I feel like every match we've watched has been bait. So,
Yep.
Crap, what's going on your YouTube channel? Are you still doing it right now, or are you on a break because of CCGS?
So yeah, I have this stuff with CCGS. I've had a little bit of trouble with like my Elgato, and I've just been so sick recently that I haven't been able to record as much as I'd want to. But yeah, my YouTube is still going, like it's still gonna keep on going, and then my Twitch is gonna start up again within like 2 or 3 days as well.
Awesome, man. Well, looking forward to it. You're definitely one of the best content creators out there when it comes to, pro players who also have a really good skill at like describing things and explaining why they make certain moves. So looking forward to that, man.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem. So thanks again for coming on, sharing this deck. It's been about time that we got a clone deck here on CWA. So I'll see you next week, and thanks again, dude.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem, AC. So, guys, that is going to do it. Special thanks again to Crap. You can find out his information in the description below. And a huge shout out to my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. Check out his information as well. He is a saint for the community behind the scenes. Make sure you give him some love. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care, guys.